You've heard it 1,000 times. Maybe you've even said it yourself. That card means... Sounds harmless, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. That one little phrase is slowly killing your intuition. It turns living archetypes into dead cliches. And if you don't stop using it, you're not reading tarot. You're parroting a manual. Hi, I'm Paul, and this is Tarot Logic, an analytical approach to intuitive reading. That card means. It's the most common phrase in tarot, and it's poison. Because the second you lock a card into a fixed meaning, you've stopped listening. The Tower means disaster. The Lovers means romance. The Devil means temptation. No, they don't. They can, but they don't always. Reducing a card to one canned definition makes you less intuitive and way less effective. Why people use it anyway? Because it feels safe. We all crave certainty, and nothing sounds more confident than "this card means X." It makes the reader look authoritative. It reassures the client. It gives the illusion that tarot is math instead of metaphor. But tarot isn't math. It's language. And language isn't fixed. It's fluid. Here's the science. Your brain loves shortcuts. Psychologists call it heuristics. Mental rules that save energy. When you see the hermit, your brain instantly goes, "That means wisdom." Shortcut complete. But intuition isn't about shortcuts. It's about depth. And depth requires slowing down, letting ambiguity breathe, and resisting the urge to collapse a symbol into one safe label. If tarot cards really had fixed meanings, we wouldn't need 78 of them. We'd just have one giant card that says, "Life is hard, try again tomorrow." When you default to "that card means," you stop listening to the spread itself, the nuance of the question, the subtle gut reaction that tells you this devil is addiction while that devil is power dynamics. You flatten the card into a cliché, and intuition dies on the spot. Why is the phrase so popular? Because most tarot books teach you that way. Open a beginner's guide and you'll see lists. The Fool equals new beginnings. The Tower equals chaos. The Sun equals joy. It's simple, it's tidy, and it sells. But it leaves you reading like a robot, not a reader. So swap "that card means" with "that card is showing me." This Tower is showing me a relationship collapse. This Lover is showing me a choice between paths. This Devil is showing me fear disguised as desire. Notice the difference. One freezes the card, the other keeps it alive. Tarot is a mirror, not a dictionary. It doesn't spit out answers. It provokes your unconscious. Your intuition comes from the interaction between the card, the question, and the reader. When you insist "that card means," you sever that interaction. It's like telling a joke and then immediately explaining it. The magic dies the second you reduce it to a formula. A simple fix. Step 1. Ban the phrase. For 1 week, refuse to say, "that card means." Replace it with, "this card is showing." Step 2. Add context. Tie the card back to the spread and question every single time. Step 3. Track surprises. Notice when the card shows you something you weren't expecting. That's the intuition kicking back in. That card means is the fastest way to kill your intuition. It locks symbols into lifeless boxes and robs tarot of its depth. Stop treating tarot like a dictionary. Start treating it like a conversation. Because the point isn't what the card means. The point is what it's showing you right now, in this moment, for this question. If this episode triggered your inner tarot teacher, perfect. Subscribe to Tarot Logic, where we strip out the cliches and put intuition back where it belongs. Until next time, read with clarity, read with structure, and always read with logic.